Tennessee's Wild Side is a presentation of the Jackson Foundation.
When we launched this season of Wild Side, we introduced you to 25-year-old Julia Hunsberger, a Mustang trainer from Middle Tennessee. We followed her up to East Tennessee, where Julia chose a wild Mustang delivered from the Devil's Garden Plateau in California. If you've seen our story, you might remember a little shout out to West Tennessee as she named the Mustang Memphis. A few weeks later, Julia was severely injured, but she still made it to the Extreme Mustang Makeover to showcase all she had taught this young horse. And after spending so many days with the two of them, we were particularly interested in who might take Memphis home. But none of us could have ever imagined how the auction for his ownership would actually end.
Amber Matthew's son, her daughter Montana, and son Tristan did not come here to bid on a horse.
100% unlikely. We had zero intentions of even getting a bidding number.
But the single mom and her two children did drive 150 miles to see some wild to mild Mustangs.
I can't even explain how we were led to be here. We came here to this Mustang Heritage Spectacular as a quick little family getaway.
15 years ago, Amber was at another makeover, but back then she was one of the contestants.
I trained a horse that I named Trooper, and I was the winning bidder at the end, brought him home.
But Trooper didn't turn out to be a typical pasture pet.
He got noticed by the newspaper by the local community college president, Dr. David Campbell of Northeast Alabama Community College. I was asked if he could be part of the college as the living Mustang mascot, because we are the Northeast Mustangs.
The college identifies as a home for anyone who is looking, much like a wild Mustang trying to adapt to a domestic lifestyle.
We have had a million amazing experiences together. My kids grew up with him.
But 15 years with Trooper, 14 of them as an ambassador for the versatility of wild Mustangs, would not be enough for this family.
A local family is reflecting on the loss of a pet, but Trooper was more than a pet to them. He also became a mascot for a local college and made an impact in the community. WAFF 48's Lainey Mayfield has more on Trooper's legacy and the local family that raised him.
We unfortunately lost him last year, 2023, February 27th, to liver cancer.
So beloved by those at the college, Trooper and Roscoe, the campus dog, are both buried there near life-size bronze statues.
We've had a little over a year. Our hearts have healed, but this was kind of to finish our healing process and to open our hearts to the idea of possibly another Mustang in the future.
Then they met Memphis and immediately recognized the uncanny resemblance to Trooper.
If it wasn't for the snip on his left nostril, they're practically spitting images of each other, the same eyes, the same color, the same left back white pastern. It's hard to explain how similar two horses could be. It's almost like they are connected to each other.
And it wasn't just his size, his color, and similar markings. It was also his remarkable temperament that seemed to change when they stepped into his stall.
I've always really had a way with animals. So when I walked into Memphis's stall, we immediately bonded. He loved my hat. He always tried to take it off and everything. So it just felt like a special honor.
Word spread swiftly throughout the Williamson Ag Expo Center, and by the time auctioneers were gearing up for competitive bidding, anonymous donors were in place, fully prepared to help with the prize.
Number 11, it's going to be Memphis.
All right, hip number 11, Memphis. Let's go green rope. Let's go 5 rounds under saddle. You tell me what you're going to do. Hey, Piper, look at him move. Hey, 900, and now 1,000. You miss it, you don't miss it. Now $1,000. Hey, 900, and now 1,000. Gotta go. 1,100. Show me your way down.
champion horse. We really enjoyed judging this horse.
That's so awesome, congratulations.
Hours after the auction ended, Amber, Montana, and Tristan were still reeling from the whirlwind of such an unexpected new beginning.
We came in honor of Trooper, so that was never even an inkling of an ounce of possibility in our minds that we would be sitting here right now at the owners of another Mustang. It's still, I'm still in a little bit of shock, I'll be honest.
So Mom did all the basic training with Trooper. Of course, I helped when I was a little older. But yeah, Memphis, I plan on doing most of the work with him. Hopefully, I plan to show him eventually if that's what he's meant to be doing. If not, he'll be a mascot, but I'd like to show him and possibly jump a little crossrail on him one day.
And there's a lot of new events that are yet to happen at Northeast Alabama Community College that I believe will be a great opportunity for Memphis to then be the living mascot to represent the college as the Mustangs.
The Northeast Alabama Community College president extended his blessing to Amber and her children before the bidding began. And even though they came here without a horse trailer, transport was already available with a trainer going that way.
People came into our lives this weekend that we never knew we needed in our lives. God has a way of working things out and bringing people into your lives, and you don't know maybe what next step you're supposed to do in your life until it lays out in front of you. But we've made family here this weekend that we'll always be connected with. And I thank God for that, even more so than the miracles I've seen happen this weekend through us and Memphis and everyone that's rallied together for this cause.
Memphis is now in Alabama, continuing his training under the next generation and getting settled into his new home,
Is that good?
where food and water
Is that good? Yeah, okay.
are in plentiful supply, along with faith, hope, and love.
Well, having a horse, it just kind of feels special.
I'm Annette Noel Hall on the Wild Side.
Oh, come on.
This incredible story had a very personal impact. That's greatly because Annette had already published a children's book based on the real life of Memphis the Mustang. And now the adoption of Memphis and his potential to be part of a college community seems to be a fitting new chapter in his story. Thank you for joining us. We hope you are inspired to appreciate and protect our natural resources. And if you have to choose sides, always choose the wild side.